Voting is underway in a key regional election in India. The state of Uttar Pradesh is going to the polls. The experts say the result will be an indicator of the direction India will take in the next general election. In many ways, it's a referendum of Narendra Modi's Hindu nationalist agenda. Observers fear the oppression they've witnessed of the media, of women and of Muslims could actually now intensify. Let's listen to some Uttar Pradesh voters and their concerns.
The government needs to address what's happened during the coronavirus pandemic these past 2 years. Many people have been affected and suffered losses. People's businesses have been impacted, jobs have been lost. So the government should plan to address this.
A voice there from Uttar Pradesh. Let's speak to someone who's just been there. Our correspondent, Navodita Kumari, joining us now from New Delhi. Navodita, good evening to you. Can you give us a sense of what the mood was as you left Uttar Pradesh?
It was quite a smooth day of polling. About 20 million voters voted in the first phase of election, which happened in the Uttar Pradesh, and following which the chief electoral officer said in a press conference that a total turnout of more than 60% voters was seen, which is quite a good figure. And apart from that, in the next 6 phases during this month and in the beginning of March, the other 4 states will be voting, and in which 160 million people are supposed to vote. Apart from that, some places reported today glitches in electronic voting machines, and some other people complained about their names missing from the voters list while talking to local media. But overall, a good polling day.
Indeed, this, of course, a region of India. Its population, I think, as you just mentioned there, something like 160 million people are going to vote. That's kind of like the population of France, Britain and Germany all put together. So it gives an idea of the scale of what's going on. And, of course, you're covering this for us every step of the way, Navodita. Why is this vote in Uttar Pradesh seen as such an important vote?
I would like to correct you. I was talking about 160 voters, which is in total from the 5 states which will be voting this year. Okay. But the population of Uttar Pradesh is actually 240 million. That's larger than the population of Brazil. So if Uttar Pradesh was a country, it would be the 5th most populous country in the world. And why this state is an important, state in the Indian elections is first because of sheer size, and secondly, it is seen as the bellwether state in Indian politics. And the ruling Hindu nationalist Bharatiya Janata Party is hoping to retain its grip in the state ahead of the national elections in 2024, whereas the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be seeking to retain his seat as well as a straight third victory at the national level. And also, presently the state is being ruled by a Hindu radical monk, Yogi Adityanath, who has been, very controversial figures, and he doesn't shy away from attacking Muslims. Just a few weeks ago, while talking to a local TV station, he said that this election can be described in terms of 80% versus 20%, and that is the ratio of the population of Hindus to Muslim in the state. So he has been trying to polarize the voters by commenting on religious issues in the state.
A very divisive atmosphere. Navodita Kumari, our correspondent in India, who will be joining us later for the France 24 debate. Thank you for now, Navodita. Great to hear from you. And thank you for those clarifications about the situation in Uttar Pradesh. We're, of course, watching for all developments. And, of course, to remind you again, the situation in India will be the main discussion in our France 24 debate in about an hour's time. For now, Navodita, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.